Problems at the polls. All eyes were on Kansas yesterday as we were the first in the country to weigh in on abortion rights following the U.S. Supreme Court's reversal of Roe versus Wade.
While things were smooth at a majority of polling places, some had issues. In Mays, voters who were in line at the recreation center by closing time were told to go somewhere else to vote. The Sedgwick County Election Commissioner says an estimated 150 people were told this, but only 70 went to the nearest polling location to cast a ballot. The Election Commissioner says this was wrong and was addressed.
Another problem in Sedgwick County, extremely long lines at Linwood Recreation Center. Hundreds of people waited hours to cast a ballot because there were not enough poll workers. The last person in line cast their ballot at 9:45 last night. Polls closed at 7. Well, the issues have county leaders speaking out.
With just 3 months until another election, Jessica Watson joins us now. And Jessica, what changes, if any, are being made?
The Sedgwick County Election Commissioner says she is already looking into several changes after this primary election, from locations to the number of workers and workers' pay, something that Sedgwick County commissioners are already discussing in the 2023 budget.
We have been making an effort to see what we can do to raise election worker pay a little bit. I made a request to the Board of County Commissioners, and I know that that is being considered in their budget.
A possible wage bump for those working at the polls. They currently make $7.50 to $10 an hour. The election commissioner says more than 500 election workers were working in Sedgwick County during the primary. But for the upcoming general election, the goal is 800.
If yesterday's numbers end up being like a typical presidential general election, then yes, we could have used more staff.
Sedgwick County Commissioner Lacey Cruz says outside help might address some of the issues.
Previous election commissioner runs an election consulting company now. Would we consider hiring Tabitha Lehman to come in and do some consulting with our current election commissioner?
Commissioner David Dennis raising concern that those who left the Mays polling site were not able to vote for all the candidates in their district. He says commissioners are ready to make sure it doesn't happen again.
We had some of our staff that are still with us that worked in election office to get us through that hump. We're going to put the same people back in going into the general election to make sure that everything runs smooth in November.
The election commissioner also shared that she is looking into the distribution of sites and workers. Her goal is to prevent long lines and wait times for the general election in November. Here for you, Jessica Watson, KSN News 3.
Well, to say voter turnout was high, a bit of an understatement. According to unofficial results from the Sedgwick County Election Office, nearly 72,000 Republicans, 44,000 Democrats, and 26,000 unaffiliated voters cast ballot. Now, that accounts for 43% of all registered voters in the county. By comparison, in the 2018 primary, where we had similar races on the ballot, only 23% of registered voters voted. That is nearly half what we saw this year. Well, the driving force behind the numbers, the constitutional amendment on abortion, Kansans overwhelmingly voted down the Value Them Both amendment, in turn keeping the right to an abortion in the state constitution.